There's heads and chickens. Nothing important. Think we're not stuck. Purple Rhino, hello, hello. Looks fun, but feel the story will bore me. At least I get it free on PSN. Well, la-di-da. Good for you. It was cheap on Throne. And, you know, someone else bought it for me. I appreciate the purchase. So, yeah. I appreciate the gift. I don't care if it's free on Play. I don't even have a PlayStation. You have to buy an expensive PlayStation to play it. How are you? How's your day going? Hopefully good. You really... I mean, I guess a lot of Souls games are just Souls and no story, but, like, I don't mind the story. You know? Nice to have a bit of a story, to be fair. There's a lot of eggs or onions. One of the two. Not too bad. Good, good. Inevitably, there's going to be some sort of prawn ambush, I imagine. Endurance fluids, not even the guy's soul. Just fluids. Disappointed. Bum, bum, bum. But I'm enjoying it, and I don't care if it's free on PlayStation. You know, it's fine. I play on PC. So, you know, wouldn't make any difference to me. Probably free on Xbox Game Pass as well. But I don't even subscribe to that. You know, you can play Xbox Game Pass on PC, but nope. I own it on Steam. And I enjoy it. And it was a gift, so, you know, I'm very, very thankful for the gifts. Okay. But yeah, it's fun. And you can skip the cutscenes if the story bores you anyway. You can literally skip the cutscenes. And you don't need to go pick up every piece of lore and read it out like I do either. And you play through Control that had like 800 pieces of paper of lore as well. So, you know, you played through the whole of Control and you didn't get bored by the explosive guy that just blew up on my face. The lore in that, then you can't say you're going to get bored by the lore in this. Because there's less lore in this than there is in the whole of Control. You will. Skip the cutscenes? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I enjoy watching the cutscenes, so I watch them. We are very, very on fire. That guy will also explode on my face. There's something over... That's the save point that we already had. Like, I realised I could literally go straight back to the save point. There's grappling hook. I'll go see what's up here first. Loot. Boom, 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 boom. Flame resistance module. That wasn't very successful. Okay. Considering I just set myself on fire by attacking this guy, not even getting hit by him, I think the flame resistance module might be a good idea. Especially as they do love to blow up and combust. It might be a really good idea to equip that. Okay, so that's our way forward. Let's... What are your plans for the week? Anything interesting? And there's a lot of fire. Essence of a noble spirit. We got that guy's soul. Well, at least that guy had a soul. The other guy only had fluids. And we took that as well. But his soul is far more nice. You still collect everything. You love the lore and Control. Went to friends and played some poker. Sounds good. Sounds good. Hopefully you won. You know, you gotta win some hands, right? Can't just let everyone else win the poker. You gotta win some of them. Okay, I'm just gonna rest again, even though those guys are gonna literally just respawn. Yeah, there's that one. I mean, if I sneak around... Where's this guy's aggro? In the middle? In the middle? So I can run around him as well. He doesn't need to know that we exist. There is... whatever this is. He is too blind! I was like, that guy's gonna see me and fight me. Nope, he did not care. He did not care. Okay, and then this guy... Yes, I landed right next to him and he is aggro. Umbrella horse! Why did they hang the umbrella horse? It's not going to shelter anyone because it has no top on. I guess we hang the umbrella horse from the ceiling like a Christmas tree now. You don't hang the Christmas trees from the ceiling. Disclaimer, that sounds like a terrible idea. This gate is locked by some mechanism. If only we could unlock it, like pull the bolt to the sides. Is it perhaps this that is broken?
Something I can use to replace this lever.
Or I can just push it so that the cog lines up and then it will work. That also works. And then that will open the gates. The cog is probably sat on top of there. No grappling points, though. I see that guy waiting to ambush me and another exploding guy. Don't shoot me. That was very rude. Missed. Damn it. No. I really should put the, yeah, especially as I can't even equip a thing when you're on fire. Should put the put me out juice on. Really, really, really should put the stop being on fire juice on. At some point I will equip the stop being on fire juice. Come on. You're basically frozen. Come on. There you go. I didn't need to use that maneuver, but I wanted to. No grapple point? No grapple point. Guy's no threat whilst he stands there. Just shooting at me. Long as I don't stand still. Now that he kicks me in the face, he's a lot scarier. Oh, come on. He was moments from interruption. I think I might want to add just a little bit more stamina. Then we can fully interrupt things without running out. For now. We'll probably run out and they'll get stronger and take more. French Revolution but with robots. Kind of. Kind of, yeah, pretty much. But you know, they found a clever way to tell the story of the French Revolution, right? With souls like robots. And not remotely like Lies of P whatsoever, because it's Not Pinocchio. Boom, 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 boom. But you know, if you don't care about the story, does that matter? Replacement lever. Okay, the lever was in the box, not on the umbrella horse. So what is upon the umbrella horse? I guess I meant to go the long way round and get to it. Essence of a noble spirit. Was I supposed to come to it from that side? Was I supposed to jump round the corner like I did? Was I supposed to jump at it from up there? I mean, it was only a soul anyway. It wasn't exactly anything particularly special. You probably can. Well, I mean, then, you know, you enjoy the lore. But it sounded like you were saying that you would be too bored and you wouldn't want to even enjoy the story. Activate the Vestal. Okay, someone really hated pumpkins around here. Really hated those pumpkins. Boom, 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 boom. But the only way to know if you care is to play it, right? There hasn't been that many cutscenes, to be fair. It's just that there was a lot in a row at that one point. You know, they're not that common. Granite cobblestone. Right, we do have to fight this exploding guy again. He said, I can do that too. That's why I did that attack, because you do it, and I thought, if I do it first... But no, he tried to counter it with the same attack. Clever. Okay. I will find my way up there to you, shooty guy. There's a grapple point. Boring Robin's playing Gary's mods. Testing if it works. Don't kill me. I saw my health was too low at the last second and was like, I should heal. How they just explode with so much health still left. That's how they catch you out, but they didn't do that at the beginning of the game. That's... yeah, this is the way to where my souls were. It's a new skill that they've developed. Particularly in this area. Ouch. Bye. I could fight that guy. But at the same time, I don't think I need to. There's a guy hanging out there. I mean, there's some sort of special item here. The Bible! We've got the guy's notes. Return the notes to Abbe Gregoire. Where did I tell him to go? To all Clark employees, by the order of the king, I ask you to provide the Comte de Cagalistro with your unconditional cooperation and provide him with anything he may wish to take away or consult. Ferreux de Crosner, Lieutenant General of the Police. That book is very, very much stuck open on all the pages. Not worth it at all. Nope. Very much not worth it. Cheeses? Are these cheeses in there? I like to explore. So this is probably how you are actually meant to get that soul item. That I have already stolen off of the umbrella horse. Châtelet, Clark's off. Ooh, hang on. I see loot! Secret loot. Essence of a warrior spirit. We're stealing a lot of people's souls. I not just grapple to that again? You're gonna make me jump. Okay. Anything hidden up here? A thing? Explosive grenades, and then there's still this bag. Alchemical capsule. Yeah, that wasn't necessarily worth it. Bye-bye. I'm out of there. Naked umbrella horse. Okay. But we got the stuff. We certainly got the stuff. Not worth fighting. Exploding boys. Yeah, that's to catch you by surprise. It's like, you know, you're not expecting them to explode because they're not even at low health. They're just gonna be like, you die now. You die. Have fun with that. Sire, I understand your concerns regarding the longevity of your most illustrious of armies given the present trouble. However, I assure you that the science that drives them is no longer merely experimental. While the Vestals in strategic positions throughout the city, as long as there are sufficient casualties and with the revolutionary rabble in revolt, I rather doubt there won't be. Your mechanical soldiers will have all the energy they require to crush the treasonous instructions. See, they are powered by the souls of the people. Stealing them. Weird long-necked chicken with doves. No idea what that's about, but they're literally stealing the souls of the people to keep themselves powered. Makes sense. Citizen trousers and clogs. Much less armor, just for a bit of flame resistance. I bet the shoes are just as bad. 18 less armor. Yeah, no. Nah, I'm good. I'll stick with what I got. Again, there's a point of the game where you just do it to dress up. But, you know, I'm good. I'll stick with what I've got on. Like, they didn't look that good clothes anyway. Loot! Guy waiting in ambush. Oh, you heard that. I can't even sneak up on you because you heard me because I'm a metal and I clonk a lot. Can't even jump onto that thing to creep around him because too loud. He thought he could hide from me there. Is this a place that we've already been? Probably not, considering there's a lever. But maybe the other side of this is somewhere that we've already been. Yes. That's the beginning. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Gmod installed! But the menu is overwhelming. Sorry to say you were in Gmod. I haven't been in it for a long time. It's a lot. Not just the menu, like the whole thing itself is all like UI and a lot of things. It is most certainly a lot, especially if you're trying to build things. Like, it's so much. Which is why it's like, you know, TTT might be a fun idea. Like, you don't have to all the menuing and all of the overwhelming everything. And TTT is entertaining. But yeah, like, the menu to build things is most certainly a lot. But at least you know that it works. You got it all up and running. Yeah, my personal vote would be TTT is easier. especially for complete noob, which is why, like I said, I'm not necessarily going to be able to build anything any good. How can I reach that? Surely that's makeable. Do I need an upgrade to be able to leap further? There's an item there. Surely it's going to be something stupid and pointless. Alien Isolation really? There's an Alien Isolation RP server on Gmod. That's something. I guess they've added a lot more things since. I knew that there were like RP servers, because before GTA RP they used to use Gmod as well. It's not very good. There's not a lot that you can do in it. Sorry for the adverts, of course. Of course. Conversation started. Advert time. You might not get them, but if you do, I apologize. That absolutely stops me running the instant we hit the ledge. And I think that interrupts my momentum. But oh well. I've given it enough shots. Yeah, I gave the GTA RP... Not GTA RP. Gmod RP a go back in the day, but you can't do anything in it. It's very dull. Which is why they all use GTA RP now, because you can do things in that. Okay, he decided to explode. At least I now know when they're going to explode. And rust, true. They also do a bit of rust as well. You're here, good. You never can tell when the adverts and who gets interrupted by the adverts. It's like, all I can do is about say, hey, there are some adverts. Am I really not allowed in there? There's an item in there. But what would you even do in Alien Isolation RP? It's one thing that, you know, hey, you're playing an Alien Isolation game mode, but Alien Isolation RP server? They really do everything in it, don't they? Someone even tried doing a rip-off called Gabe's mod as well. I saw that's coming out. And apparently there's going to be a Gary's mod too as well. I don't know. I think the current one, you know, it's still been very, very, very much supported and added to. Just all the extra stuff, especially if they've got Alien Isolation. Okay, is there going to be anything down here? Or is it a dead end? Any ambushes? There's a way to jump over a fence. Brunzinger. So, of course, there's a prawn. That wasn't even an ambush. That was a you are looking to smash these barrels ambush. Like, there's no other reason to you coming this part of the map other than, like, to smash those barrels. Needless ambush. Just hiding in the barrels because you're like, I'm gonna smash all the barrels. Enjoy a prawn. Okay, there's a guy down there chilling, waiting to shoot at people. Boom, 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 boom. A save point that we've already been at that we could go backwards to. So that's the thing earlier. Guess we just unlocked a easier locomotion to get around the city. But this is probably the way to go. Right. We probably know where the guy is. Paris Le Postate, Luxembourg. Society, Mr. Gregoire. Grand Châtelet Prison. Return to the society amid dinner. Right. The guy's window. Which is it through here, I believe? Did I go check out? That's where we came from. Are you just gonna stand there, Mr. Flamey Guy? It's not the correct way. I don't feel like that's the way, somehow. Was there another bit that I opened? Maybe that is just the way to progress. That might just be the way to actually progress. But this goes to the guy's window. He's up there, right? Yes.
Dieu soit loué. It is such a blessing to see you safe and sound.
This belongs to you.
Bless you, whoever you are. You have our eternal gratitude.
I believe you've met Monsieur Julien Raymond from distant Saint-Domingue. He's one of the most eminent members of our organization.
Why are there so many people in this tiny little house?
Mademoiselle, what should we call you?
Dancer.
My name is Aegis.
Ah, yes.
Am I human or am I dancer? I'm not a human, I'm just a
Mighty
dancer.
shield and scourge of Zeus.
But who's this guy?
Earlier, by the Pont Neuf, when you touched Monseigneur's ring.
Oh,
can
you're the
you
other guy.
explain what happened?
He seemed a bit eager. Could you explain what happened? Jumping out of his chair.
The ring called to me. It compelled me to reach out and take it.
Come now.
The ring called to me. It compelled me to reach out and take it.
Come now.
Come now on what? Uh-huh.
The moment I touched it, I was transported. Somewhere else. It was the same strange world that you were in, Monseigneur.
Hell, you mean?
Or purgatory.
I saw things there. I saw Monseigneur giving a sermon.
What wickedness is this?
This explains the moment when you froze. And this isn't the only time you've experienced something like this, n'est-ce pas?
That is correct. It also happened with two objects I found in Place Dauphine.
And what happened there?
That is where I found your Bible and your cross, Monseigneur.
How did you know they belonged to me?
Because
They
you
demanded to
had
be
them in your
returned to
visions.
You did not regain consciousness until I did so.
This is madness.
Let us not be so quick to judge, Monseigneur.
I witnessed the moment when your cross was taken from you.
And that's how I knew it was
saw you
yours.
being locked in that box.
Et bien voilà. It is just as I suspected. Here, Aegis, look at this. Over the course of my research, I unearthed this ancient document. I believe I have finally uncovered its meaning. It's a triangle with an identical inscription at each corner.
Derry Lee?
Memory in ancient.
Meme?
In the center, there is an open eye which symbolizes awakening.
I see. The all-seeing eye in the triangle.
Were Monseigneur de la Far's own memories. Three echoes
The
of past
Illuminati,
found in
eh?
personal objects of his. Three Nemes, memories which some
Nemes.
dark alchemy had taken from him. Without them, his mind would have remained lost, incomplete. He would never have regained consciousness. But by returning these three objects to him, Aegis, you were able to save his immortal soul.
And smashing the robot that held him hostage. Don't forget that.
Did you perhaps see a leather wallet near the abbot's documents?
No, Monseigneur.
Ah, that is unfortunate. Most unfortunate.
Talk to him, not give him a lap dance.
Mon père,
Plus tard, s'il vous plaît. I need a moment alone. I must read over my notes in light of what we've just discovered.
This is a very precarious dance you're giving him, Aegis.
Monseigneur. That other world where you were held prisoner. Do you still feel its effects?
This other world, as you call it, Aegis, is none other than hell itself. Gehenna. The place the Lord sends those who worship the beast.
But everywhere is also on fire.
Has God given me a chance to redeem myself, perhaps?
What sins did you commit?
What task did you entrust to the abbot?
The Holy Office ordered me to keep an eye on...
Considering you wearing a big cross, why do you think you're a sinner? What did you do?
Imagines himself to be the heir of Mesmer, the magnetizer, and seems to have ingratiated himself with the king.
The magnetizer.
Disturbing reports about him could lead to his excommunication.
Sounds bad for
It is
robots.
said that he can make the dead speak. Can you imagine?
Yeah, he
I
puts them in
asked
robot
to
bodies.
investigate the surroundings of Eugène de Vaucanson's workshop, where the Count had been seen coming and going for several weeks. I cannot disclose the details of what he discovered there, but it may well be related to the...
Yeah, he put the
events that
souls
plunged
into
Paris
robots.
into mourning.
That other world where you were held
This Gehenna, but hell didn't.
So nothing else.
I bid you farewell, Monseigneur.
Wait just a moment, s'il vous plaît. You are one of Cagliostro's creatures, are you not?
What do you mean?
When did you awaken?
I do not understand, Monseigneur.
Well, that is to say, you talk, you think, you seem to act with some sort of free will. This was not always the case, that much is clear. You must agree that not all automates are as sophisticated as you.
Yeah, when the one person died, her soul went into her dancer robot.
Tell me, what are your very first memories?
That is a question I am unable to answer.
How strange. In that case, you must surely be able to tell me who taught you what you know.
What I know, Monseigneur?
How can I put it in a way that you'll understand? For example, you call me Monseigneur. How do you know that this is how one addresses a member of the clergy of my rank?
I cannot explain it. I believe...
Go on, Aegis.
I just
I
know.
believe that this knowledge is not mine.
Play around with some of the build perks and see if we can do a
Every
problem.
word, mon ami.
Okay. You useless in TTT. I mean, it's all good, you know, but yeah, we can do prop hunts or, you know, try and build some things. If you can figure out all the menuing, I haven't done it in so long that I don't know how I'll be, but we can give it a go for certain. I'm up for anything, to be fair, so, you know, I'm up for pretty much anything. You know, whatever you want to do, and we'll do it. And you said the second. I don't know if you've got a particular time in mind, but I will add it onto my schedule and everything. What are you staring at, Aegis? Just like looking away, like she's. Oh, you're not even talking about me. I'll just look over my shoulder and not care.
What is the aim of this organization?
We publish articles and exert our influence on those who are in a position to improve the lot of our unfortunate brethren. Our numbers grow by the day, and we have many illustrious members, such as the
He publishes a newspaper.
and the Marquis de Lafayette. But it was Monsieur Brissot and the abbot that founded the group.
Good old Brissot. Shouldn't he be here by now?
Yes, mon père. He should have arrived hours ago.
I guess I need to go save that guy.
There's been no sign of him.
I hope to God that no misfortune has...
He's probably also been taken over by a robot. Would have to be after 3 PM your time, not it. That's fine. I don't mind. You know, it's better to start later. To be fair, for me, it's always much better to start. You know, I'm not much of a morning person, so you know, afternoon is good time. And yeah, like it's better for viewership as well because you know, like everyone UK and America, it's far better than doing it first thing in the morning. Absolutely certain.
What fate does the kingdom reserve?
3
for
PM is
those
good
with
for me.
black skin?
According to tradition, any enslaved person who sets foot on French soil is freed.
This rule is most...
Okay, anyone that goes to France is free.
in the eyes of planters in the colonies, who would seek to maintain their precious labor force.
This is why, for the past 12 years, no black people have been
Wow.
allowed to disembark in any of the kingdom's ports. Those who accompany their masters on the journey are imprisoned in the Admiralty's jails the moment they leave the ship. As for those who manage to evade the authorities, they live in fear of the raids carried out by the Marshalsea.
Are you
Harsh.
not subject to these laws, Monsieur Raymond?
I am fortunate enough to have been born a subject of the king through my father, and also to have received an education, and to be wealthy.
So very, very, very fortunate. He's wealthy, he was born to someone who worked for the king, like, oh, look.
You are quite a long way from home, Monsieur Raymond.
Excuse me, he was born in France. He just said it, don't be
I
racist.
left my most trusted men in charge of overseeing my indigo plantation. I came to France with the aim of having an audience with the king.
Oh,
I
you
hoped
came
convince
to
him
France.
to use his
But it
Ottomans.
sounded like you were born in
I
France,
was
from
of
what
the
you said
belief
before.
that this was the best way to ease the suffering of our enslaved brethren. Alas, it was all for naught. I was only able to get an audience with the Minister of the Navy, and even that was granted reluctantly. Later, when the king convened the Estates General, my hopes were renewed. I saw it as an opportunity to make our voices heard. And then, mon Dieu, what a disaster, Aegis. What a complete disaster.
Yeah, the whole city fell apart, and everything's on fire. Nothing else to say on that matter, just the awkward, sad face of Aegis. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I will make a note and add it to the schedule. 3 PM on the 2nd. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Now to go see what that other corridor was about. Maybe there's something important down there. One final attempt at... I hate that she stops running the instant she hits the ledge. Like, I'm just trying to jump for that. And she's like, stand still. Okay. This must be somewhere that we haven't been. Perhaps. There's an item in these barrels. Or not. It had a glow. Climb. 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 There we go. There was white chalk that was obviously climbable. Oh, this is just where we jumped down before. No, this is not anywhere new. This is literally not remotely anywhere new. Okay, I think we've fully explored this area then, and we probably need to leave. Although, saying that, we now have a grappling hook that we didn't have before. This guy's very eager to shoot me. He never looked over in that corner. But I don't think there's anything there. Now that I look at it. There might be a little item by his feet, but it doesn't look like anything important. Yeah, there's nothing here. Nothing for us here. With our newly found grappling hook ability, surely we can get other places in other levels now. Perhaps. That might allow us to do some more progress. Bom. Bom bom. Okay. Right, this is a pretty straight run to the horse and carriage. I will go to that. Why did you stop running? Did that guy just come up the well? Did he come out of the well? I'm certain there's probably a whole heap of places that we've been shot as we go into the travel area. Okay, there were even things in there. Right, what's in the Invalids? Vorkinson's townhouse. We still haven't found that. That just means that we are there. And then Luxembourg. We should finally go to Luxembourg. Sounds good. Shall we catch up until then? Have a good night. No worries. I know it's getting pretty late for you there. Have a good night. I appreciate you coming hanging out. And thank you for letting me know the testing of everything for Garry's Mod. The name of the game escaped me for a while. Yeah, I do appreciate it. Hopefully you have a lovely night. And yeah, we'll catch up before then. And, you know, we can always try doing a test to see if, like, multiplayer even works out in advance for then as well. And yeah, we'll catch up soon. And hopefully you'll be good until then. I know you're probably not going to be streaming until then because you said you're going to take the whole month off. So hopefully the rest of your month does go good. If I don't see you until then, I'll catch you next time. I'm probably gonna also end soon. I've been going for like 3 hours. It is getting pretty late here as well. So yeah, that might be time to call it once we finish traveling. Yeah, take care, and we'll play then for certain. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know if there is anything else that's going on. There's not necessarily anyone live to raid.
Monsieur Lavoisier hopes to have Eugène de Vaucanson released from prison. I must find him and help him convince the Comte de Provence.
The essence of a noble spirit. I wonder if, yeah, just fall off that ledge that you just jumped to. That's perfect. I wonder if his townhouse is in Luxembourg. No, because it said it's in the other area, like the side quest, so it wouldn't be. But maybe we need a grappling hook to get to it. What is the point of grappling up here? That doesn't help us get anywhere. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I think doing that whole area is probably good for today. So I will call it there for today. And I will be back on Wednesday with, I don't know what. Thank you to Boring Robin, Purple Rhino, Nafora, Mella. There might have been other people that were all hanging out, and anyone else that might have been watching and lurking. I appreciate you all. I hope you have a lovely rest of your night, whatever you are up to. Curly was here as well, maybe. I don't know who was there, lots of people. But I appreciate you all coming and hanging out, and I will catch you all next time. I will be back on Wednesday. Bye-bye.